gorgeous soul sisters. It's Angela of theartofsuccessforwomen.com. Welcome back. Today we are talking about tribe and how to find your tribe. Last time we talked about support and the importance of not doing it alone. And today we're going to talk about the practical ways to do that. I'm also going to lead you through some questions that will be helpful in helping you figure out what to focus on and what maybe are some of the challenges around finding your tribe to begin with. So thank you again for joining us, and let's dig in. So there are some reasons tribe is hard to find. Some of them are geographical, some of them are our own blocks, right? That's an oversimplification. There are lots and lots and lots of reasons. And just in my own story, right? Did you catch that? Stories are completely subjective. We just buy into them. In my own story, I have lived in a really small rural area in the Midwest for a long time, for decades and decades, and which has meant for me that I've felt out of place a lot, that I feel like I don't fit in. And what I've had to do is then look for my tribe elsewhere. And so today I'm going to give you a process that can lead you through finding your own tribe. So grab a pen. I'm going to give you some instructions on this, and I'd love for you to just brainstorm and do this along with me. If you need to pause the video, you can do that and come back, or you can do it a little bit later today, but don't let it get too far away from you, or you won't, if you're like me, you won't do it, you won't come back to it. So the first part of the process is to get intentional about who or what you're looking for, right? What kind of support are you really wanting? And in the last video, I said, pick one personal, professional, or pick either. So when I work with clients, we do goals this way. We look for one personal, one professional, and one spiritual goal that we're working on for a period of time. So today, pick one of those areas that you want to find some support in, personal, professional, or spiritual. And then get intentional about who or what you're looking for. What kind of support are you looking for? Are you looking for a professional mentor? Are you looking for a spiritual guide? Are you looking for relationship support? Are you looking for a new best friend? What are you looking for? Get really specific about that. Okay, so go ahead and write that down. Number 2, be real with yourself about what's holding you back from having that. What really, and sometimes most of the time, we don't know this about ourselves, right? We really don't know. I remember actually the Panache book. It's over here. I want to grab it for you, but I'd have to disconnect my headphones. So I remember at one point in that reading, it's Panache Desai. He wrote a book called Discovering Your Soul Signature. And at one point in that book, he talked about, if your favorite uncle dies and none of your friends offers to go with you to the funeral, you may basically have a problem with choosing people who are emotionally unavailable. And I thought, holy moly, my uncle had just died. I had to go and be in the hospital as part of the team that made the decision to take him off of life support, and nobody went with me. And I did that by myself. And I was really floored because it had not ever really occurred to me before that I was intentionally choosing people to be in relationship with who are emotionally unavailable. So we all have it. So what's your block, right? What is holding you back from the kind of support that you're looking for? All right, that's the second one. The third one is, and this requires a shift. It's be the person that you are looking for. Be the type of support that you're looking for. If you want a new best friend, be a best friend. How can you embody whatever that experience is? If you want a mentor, be a mentor to someone else, right? It's about shifting your vibration and being that person that is inside you already. And when you're that person, then it's just like, if you're familiar with a book, Calling in the One, it's the same. It's the same premise, right? If you want to have a friend, you have to be a friend. If you want to have a phenomenal partner in any aspect of your life, you have to be a phenomenal partner. It doesn't go just one way or another. So start practicing, even if you don't feel that you are that person already. Just start practicing being that person. Okay, so the fourth one is just put it out there to the universe. Ask. Ask your friends. Ask your network. Write it down in your morning pages. Set the intention. Like, this is what I'm asking for. First of all, do it in your head. Do it in your meditation. Do it on paper. Then do it with, so say in real life, with your voice, right? Take inspired action. Who can you contact that might know someone? Can you reach? Here's an experience. I was in this group a couple of years ago. It was a phenomenal group. I love them. And I had been on these group calls, and afterward, someone I had become friends with called me. We were actually on a call afterward, after the main group call, and said to me, the person leading the group, named this person, really doesn't like you. And I thought, I didn't realize it was so obvious. And so what I did was, that was a scary thing for me. But at one point I was driving through the part of the country where that mentor, that group leader lived, and I contacted them and said, hey, I'm going to be in your neck of the woods. Can I take you out for lunch? And they agreed. And we met and had the best 4 hours ever. So don't be afraid to reach out and ask and be the change. Be the change, right? We get caught up in our own insecurities. Now, I have to tell you, I called my own coach on the way there, having a freak out about going to have this experience and being really afraid of what that was going to be like. And in the end, I worried for no reason. So put it out there and ask people, and just be your own best advocate. And then follow up. If you say you're going to meet somebody, meet somebody. If you say you're going to respond by email, do it. If you say you're going to get on a call, do it. If you say you're going to go to a meetup or a group of any sort, do it, right? We get caught up in feeling inadequate or feeling insecure. Action, inspired action. Okay, and then be consistent. That's the last tip around this, is to be consistent. It's not a one-time deal. It's not a one-time deal. You don't develop a relationship with yourself in one go, and you don't develop relationships with other people in one go at all. So to recap the process, get intentional about what or who you're looking for, the kind of support. 2, be real with yourself about what's holding you back from having that. 3, be the person or the type of support that you're looking for. 4, ask. Put it out there to the universe, in your intentions, in your journal, your friends, your network. 5, follow up. And 6, be consistent. Okay, so I'm going to give you a couple minutes to do some brainstorming. I'm just going to popcorn some things out. So start thinking about what you want, and then write down. You can do 2 columns. You can do one offline and one online, and just start filling those things in. If you're looking for professional support, what are some online options? What are some Facebook groups, search terms that you might look for? What are some networking groups that you might be able to find online, and where would you find those? Right. What about LinkedIn? What about forums for specific groups? What about associations? Anything that you might be associated with? So start brainstorming what those things would look like, and then spend a couple of minutes, just not too long, set your timer, spend 15 minutes doing some exploration of those. And then offline, same things, right? Meetups. If you can't find a meetup, like I live in a place where there are not a lot of meetups. If you can't find what you're looking for, create it, because chances are someone else is looking for it too, right? So go to a meetup, create a meetup, find some networking events. Even if they're scary, ask your friends, ask alumni groups. If you go to where I live, tiny town, one of the few places to go is the yoga studio. You run into a lot of people at the yoga studio. Just reach out, just get out of your head. Get past your fear, ask for help, ask for support, and share with me in the comments below. Actually, let's do this. If you're looking for support and you haven't joined our Facebook group, please do that. I'm inviting you to do that. And if you're looking for support and you are compelled to have a tribe of your own who loves you, a tribe of like-minded women who will support you, and you feel like the upcoming challenge is a good fit for you, please, please, please join that. I'll put the link in the notes below. It's the Ignite Your Inspired Business 5-day challenge for moms of teens and beyond with dreams of their own. We just did the Clarify Your Vision challenge. We're getting ready to do Clear Up Your Money stuff, and then we're also going to be doing Creating Your 12-Week Success Calendar. So if you are looking for tribe, if you are looking for support, Those are free. We will do nothing but love you up. So thank you again for joining us, and we will see you in the next video.